Sagittarius, and welcome to your June 2025 reading. Cross watchers, welcome. Sagittarius, know that I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so take the reading as it resonates. And I am loving your reading so far. What I'm seeing here for you is that you are bringing balance to a situation. I feel like you have lived under someone else's idea of what is right and good, and I don't know, it's like you had to live in a box to survive your environment, and this box created a lot of grief for you. It could be because of someone's belief system. It could be some sort of spiritual, I don't want to say attack, but like pressure, like this heavy pressure on you to be a certain way. And people may have used spirituality to make you, not spirituality, but like their own personal beliefs, whether this be religious, whether this be like cultural or something like this. There's this pressure that's been on you to show up in a certain way, and it caused a lot of grief for you. You were manipulated, possibly even your whole life, if you were raised in this situation, to be something that you're not, or something that felt out of alignment with you. And I love this so much. I see you breaking free from this in a really big way, rising above the illusions that culture, society, religion, or whatever this is has cast over your life about who you are. Because this is very personal. This is very personal to the core of you. And instead of being tethered to, oh wow, I'm seeing this as a family tree. That's interesting. Okay. Instead of being tethered to tradition, generational trauma, or something like this, I see you having enough faith in yourself. And this takes so much courage to be the one to say, you know what we've been doing for generations isn't working, and I'm going to have enough faith in myself to walk away. Ooh, this is really powerful. And this is also very emotional. There's so much energy behind what it is that you've done. I don't think you realize how powerful you are as a soul, and how much courage it took for you to do this thing. Wow. This is my favorite reading I've done so far this month, and I've done a lot of them. You are such an incredible soul, Sagittarius, and I'm celebrating you right now. Because you broke, I don't know what you did, but you broke a generational curse. And you did it like single-handedly, probably, without the support of the people in your circle. And it's kind of like now, okay, yeah, and your guides are celebrating you too. And you are now expressing yourself the way you came here to express yourself, not the way they demanded that you do. And the people in your close circle may not be celebrating that, especially if you challenge their where they stand, their beliefs, the traditions that they have. But your guides are saying, like, keep moving forward like a badass. That's what I heard when I pulled this card. Keep moving forward like a badass, and keep defending where you stand. Know that it's okay to be who you are, to show up as you truly are. And any differing opinions or people trying to make you feel like shit because you're living in alignment with what you came here to do, know that these are all projections. They're just afraid of stepping into who they should be, and going against the grain as well, because it's terrifying. That's why there's so much celebration coming through from your guides about you standing in your power and in your light. And what's so beautiful about this is that you could go along with what everybody else wanted for you. But it's almost like if you did, your light would go out. Your authenticity would be smothered, and your light and the beautiful light signature that you have to share with the world would have dissipated, and it's kind of like you had a choice. You were brought to a choice point within yourself. I can do this, or I can dissolve into nothing, and I'm so glad that you've chosen to step into your purpose and into who you are, because it makes the world a better place for me and everybody else, and for yourself, and even the people who reject you for doing that, because you have a purpose there as well. And it is that of a generational curse breaker. And I feel like the current situation is that this could be your family or community, a group of people that you're with that are more concerned about going along with what has been done for generations. And even if it's toxic, it's what they're comfortable with, it's what they know, and they stick to it. The challenge is that you can see, you're a very intuitive person, and you can see how much damage that does. You can see generations back, generations forward, how continuing in this cycle would hurt so many people. And so you have broken away from this, not just for those in your current life, but for, the more we heal ourselves, the more we heal our ancestors, right? The more we heal future generations as well. And you can see, with the High Priestess coming out, you can see how important this is. And this has been your challenge. This calling on your life to break this has been your challenge. And I feel like there's so many songs coming out in your reading, so I'm going to try to not bombard you. But first we have Get Up Kid from 30 Seconds to Mars. And the lyrics they want me to highlight are, and baby, it's bittersweet to love someone but to watch them leave. You took the wind out of me, knocked me off my feet. Get up, kid, don't give in. You've waited your whole life for this. Get up, kid, swing and a miss, but life's around the bend. When the lights are on, but your heart ain't home. Get up, kid, get up, kid. So I feel like, with this group of people, the lights are on, but their hearts aren't home. And because of that, you may have experienced a lot of rejection and, shunning or something like this. But know that, you're breaking a generational curse. And generational curse breakers are rarely celebrated here in the 3D, but they are massively celebrated in the 5D with you. Like, you have an army of ancestors behind you celebrating every step you take, okay? And what your guides are asking you to focus on is, you may not like conflict, you may not like to go against the grain sometimes because it causes, maybe it may ruffle people's feathers at times. But your guides are saying fight for your life, like fight for your authenticity, fight for who it is that you came here to be, because that person is worth fighting for. That person is worth defending. That person is worth showing up for. And so don't back down is what they're saying. And in the recent past, we can see that you are someone. The quote goes like this: I'm a chronic rule follower until I find a rule that's stupid. And I feel like that's kind of what you did. You were someone who's very loyal and committed and showed up to whatever it is that your people thought you should do and be, until you realized that this is hurting us, or this is a stupid rule, this is a stupid tradition to continue because look at all the harm it's done or whatever. And so I can see you actually putting yourself first in the past, closing out a cycle, and life changing for the better because you choose to not go along with traditions that harm people, including yourself. And your strength in the situation is that, I don't know if you already know this person or if you will meet them, but there's someone here who loves you for you. This is a very, very best friend. My guides want me to share this quote, and as I read it, see who comes up to mind. And if no one does, I feel like you're going to be meeting this person. The quote goes like this: thank you for being exactly who you are and for offering a friendship I've wanted and needed my whole life. Thank you for treating me well. Because of you, I feel enough. Thank you for being the person I can have deep conversations with, but also laugh about the dumbest stuff. Thank you for being there for me when no one else was. Thank you for existing in my life. There's someone in your circle that sees you, that appreciates you as you truly are, and this person is showing up as your strength. This could be a partner, someone you work with, maybe that one person in your family that gets you, or, you know, just this wonderful, wonderful friend, and they are such a support and strength to you right now. And honestly, this is so interesting because I don't know if this person is currently in your life or if they're just in your energy sending you support. But in the near future, you have love coming in. And it could be from this person. They could be a fire sign or a water sign. That would just be confirmation for someone. But so in the near future, you may have anxiety about this, but there is love coming in, a wish fulfillment kind of love. The lyrics that my guides want me to share come from The Wish by Mindy Gledhill, and they go like this. Maybe it's a summer cottage by the seaside or bags of money for the years to come. I can never blame a dreamer for their dreams, but for me, there's only one. And it's like this dream that you have for this person is coming true in the near future. And it's like, I feel like meeting this person is going to help you get out of a lot of anxiety of being alone, rejected, shunned, whatever it is that you're experiencing here. And like I said, if it is linked to this friendship that is in your current energy, it's because they love you for your authenticity, for your beautiful light signature, for who you came here to be. And it's going to be so healing and so, it's like this wish. And I do feel that it is very much a romantic connection. It could be platonic, but I'm seeing it mostly as romantic with the Lovers and the Two of Cups coming out. And yeah, here we are again. And the suggested approach that your guides are asking you to hold right now is continuing to hold this wish in your heart for this person, and keep your energy clear toward this manifestation, because it's like in the works. It's in your energy right now. And yeah, you could be wishing for an empress or an emperor, like someone who just has it all and is mature and understanding and loving, like I said, that can love you as you truly are. And what you don't know is that there is someone in your energy that is very attracted to your light, to you in general. But this is someone who is led by light as well, and it's someone who is a trailblazer as well, and love is blooming. I don't know if it's like happening more in the 5D right now, because everything manifests in the 5D before it manifests in the 3D. So it might be, you may be coming into union there first, and then it manifests in your life here. But you're not seeing this right now, but it's in the works, like it's happening as we speak. And I can see that, yeah, in your hopes and fears, this is exactly what you've wanted to manifest for a long time. Like love that is easy, love that is kind, love that you can show up as your true self in, and, you know, loving yourself, your body, your everything about yourself, and showing up authentically in that space and being loved in that space. And I'm seeing you actually really wishing for that and also manifesting that. Yeah, because the outcome of this reading is the Ace of Cups. And this is, you manifesting what you want. And they're saying, as you are on this journey to that manifestation, notice the little miracles along the way that are lining you up with it. You know, if, for example, leaving this toxic situation with these people who are more concerned with keeping up with the Joneses or whatever, you coming out of alignment with them, even though it's painful, even though it's so difficult to lose people, like the song said, it knocks the wind right out of you, and you getting up again anyway and believing in yourself anyway, that's a sign that this person that is in alignment with your authenticity is on their way to you. That's something actually to celebrate. Even a painful thing like that could be turned into something to be super grateful for, because you're coming into alignment with a soulmate, with the love of your life, by releasing energies that may be blocking this manifestation. So just look for, I mean, and I'm sure there's a lot more of that. So instead of just hoping, can we just get to the goal already, find my person or whatever, celebrate the little miracles along the way to this manifestation. And I hope that made sense. But that's it for this reading, Sag. I loved reading for you today. If you're interested in a personal reading, they're available on my Etsy shop. If you don't see the option that you're interested in, I just need to add like general reading, you pick what I read kind of thing. But you can just add in the personalization section specific questions, and I can look into anything. So that's it for this video, though. I hope it's a great month for you, and we'll talk to you next time.